What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back with another one. Man, so glad to be back in Georgia. I had to go pick up my niece yesterday in Michigan, so I had to leave Sunday. I left Sunday night, drove out to Michigan, hung out the 4th with my brother, and then drove right back. Got back this morning, and then had to go to work. I'm running on fumes right now. But I had to make it happen. What's going on, Samantha? Samantha popped up in the chat. Let me get you on the board as usual. But man, oh man, did y'all hear about this breaking news? What is Nintendo doing? Oh my god, here we go again. Let me know how my stream look, how I'm sounding. I always get the little notification and let me know something's going on. Doc Doolittle, glad I could make a live stream for a few minutes. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you was able to chime in too, man. Let me get you on the board real quick. Got Samantha on the board. What's going on? CMG, Basil YT, Steve M, my people. Sorry I could not make it yesterday, but I let y'all know at the during the live for Just Dance that I couldn't. I wasn't gonna be able to stream because I had to pick up my niece. But Greta Tact is in the building. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a hot second. I like to get y'all on the board while I'm. Let me know, man, how my video is doing, man. I get the little notification, and I close down everything. But it might be that time of the month, or they like we gotta reduce this stream. He's using too much data. Doc Doolittle, I like that name. Doc Doolittle, got you on the board. All right, good people. You know how we do. Those who do not know, I'm tripping. Why am I? Now I don't know how that happened. Boy, I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So somehow, some way, my trackpad. Okay, there you go. I'd say my trackpad was on my iPad, but wouldn't come back to my screen. Sound good, but the video keeps pausing to load. Okay, see, I'm tripping. All right, let's see if I can try my best to fix it on my end. If not, man, we just had another one of those gaming deck stopping nights. Choppy. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm gonna try something real quick. All right, I'm gonna let that ride for a minute and see if that fixes it. If not, we'll try something else. But everything, listen, man, I got everything closed. Boom, boom. Yeah, buffering for me as well. Ah, man. And I got a lot to talk about too. Son of a biscuit. Oh, there we go. The wheel popped up. Let me get everybody on this wheel. We got Infinite. What's going on with you? Get you on the board. But yeah, man, listen, I don't know what Nintendo was doing. Man, listen, this is what happens when you get too many kids. Somebody streaming somewhere. Hold on, look at people. I gotta check it for myself. Still buffering every 3 seconds for me. Same here. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, it looks good off my phone, but y'all got no reason to lie to me. So, we'll see. We'll see how this kind of unfolds. I'll try another thing in a minute and see if that helps, but more likely it's not. I'm gonna cut that back on. Let's see if I can go to. I'm gonna try something else. Like I said before, man. Listen, I've been running all day. So what's with the hat? You hide your guerrilla tactics. Hey man, this is my everyday hat, really. You know that. I don't got no hair on top of my head, so the sun is crazy hot. So I'll be needing some protection. So I just left the hat on, put my headphones on, and called it a day. Yeah, so I switched it to another network. Hopefully that might solve some of the issues. If not, I'm tired anyway. It'll be a short stream. But I got to talk about this Nintendo, man. Yeah, listen, I know I got some other stuff on the stream. I'm gonna get to those items, but man, listen, like right before I went on, I saw these videos. They've been popping up left and right, man. Yeah, man, Nintendo is making major headlines, man. So for those who don't know what's going on, Nintendo made private their Nintendo Switch Lite video, the reveal trailer for that, and the reveal trailer for the Nintendo Switch OLED. And so it's common practice, and at like if you look at Apple, anytime there's a big release, they tend to make those other videos that might be similar to their product private. So when people go to search for that video, it's no issue. And so he said, I refresh it and it's a little better. All right, bet we'll roll with it a little bit. Y'all just I'll ask again a little bit later. Hope that kind of solve some of the issue. I'm gonna make sure I got everybody um on the board. Did I get Gorilla? I got Gorilla Attack. I got Steve in. Got Steve in. All right, I think I got everybody else. So the suspicion is all over the place. It's like, and it's not just like it's not like a mistake. It's like that on the Nintendo of America and also for Japan, but it's not like that yet on the UK site. Um, so but here and there is there's a reason why you somebody go out and make videos private, is that they trying to prepare. I believe they preparing for something. Now, what could it be? So we got, listen, you take all the signs. We got Nintendo spending almost, was it triple the amount of money on raw materials that was announced. Um, when they announced new hardware, the last two announcements for new hardware has had all happened in July. That's another one. Could it be for the release of an OLED light? Could be. Could it be the release of a Pro model? It could be. Could it be the release of an OLED Pro and a Light Pro? Whoa! Has Nintendo did that before? They have. Remember back on the new, it was the new 3DS XL and the new 3DS Lite, or some, not Lite, but it's regular DS, 3DS rather. Remember they had both of those models come out the same time, the same day. You can get the small one or the bigger one. Nintendo could do that, and that would be phenomenal. Oh man, to have a Pro Light. Oh man, that is, that right there. That'd be something special. A Pro OLED light. Listen, I'm telling you, that just rolled off the tongue real good. A Pro OLED light. I'm telling you, listen, Nintendo they're going crazy. It's getting ready to happen. I think this is the month. I'm not predicting nothing, because every time I predict something, I have been like my track record is terrible. But I tell you, Nintendo, you listen, Nintendo don't do things just be doing things. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to my people. That's all in the chat. I'm gonna get back to my other screen. Nope. Come back here. Go back to the other screen real quick. All right, we back. So real quick, try to go through these comments. My girl Geeky in the building. Shout out to my girl Geeky. I went for her to spill this tea though. Geeky gotta spill the tea. You gotta spill it, Geeky. Jeff Peasy taking it easy. Good people, don't forget. Listen, you have not joined my Discord, man. That it's in the chat. It goes to the towards the beginning of the chat. You will find the Discord link and join the good people. Join the Discord, good people. All right, my boy Basil YT in the building. He says, Basil said, why didn't you stream yesterday? Was you still recovering from Friday? No, man, my body good, man. I just had to drive to Detroit, man. And I had how my schedule worked out with my job. It's like this was like Sunday night was the only time I could go and then get back at a reasonable time because I knew I was off until today. So I made sure I didn't go ahead and make my move down there and picked up my niece and brought her back. You know, but I'm telling you, man, my body weird. That drive is no joke. I mean, the drive 10 hours one way is one thing, but the drive one way, get like 2 hours of sleep and then drive right back, crucial. But I made it happen. Bro. CMG in the building. Saying what's up, chat. Like I said before, my girl Samantha in the building. How you doing, Samantha? Said Doc do lit. Read his comment earlier. Stevie M said, man, I'm working late, but just stopped by to say what's up and hope everyone had a great weekend. Yeah, man, the 4th was pretty good, man. It was nice to go and hang with my brother for even if it's just for a day. That's the one thing about, you know, living out of state and living away from your home state. You know, you tend to miss out on hanging out with family and chopping it up with, you know, your close relatives. And so it was nice to see that and hang out with my brother. That was a good thing. As a Grid Tactic says, tell your kids to get off of Netflix. The internet can't handle it. That's true, man. I don't know what'd be the issue though. Some days it'd be like perfect, and some days it'd be like, I think I might have to switch from AT&T. But I like. I mean, the fiber is good. I just don't understand what the issue is. I think because they're building more houses around me, and more people probably pulling off that AT&T. So, my son has he has the T-Mobile internet. He said he loves it. T-Mobile is not that strong where I'm at, but it's strong where he at, and he loves that internet. Oh man, he talks about it. I'm tired of him talking about it. All right. Let me cut my volume just a tad bit. Somebody said my volume was low. I forgot to turn it up. All right. Get down. CMG says Nintendo is making headlines, man. I think that will be extra dope, man. I mean, really, really extra dope if I can make that happen. Let's see. Grinstein says, how much do you have to super chat to get you Starlink, aka Elon Musk high speed internet? You know what, man? I downloaded that app. It's an app first, but you know, I can't afford Starlink, man. That's above my pay grade. Tell them kids to stream in 360p, the resolution in the 80s and 90s. Back when we had the big old booty TVs. Right. Them bad boys was huge, man. I've seen a lot of Switch OLEDs at the store lately, but holding off just in case they announce a Pro. Yeah, man. Look, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I would too. I would at least hold out to the end of this month. But I still say I would definitely get one. And you know what? Pushing myself, you know, I would get a light. The light is good, man. I don't care what anybody say. Yeah, unless you know for sure you're gonna hook it up to your TV. If you're not gonna hook it up to your TV, man, get a light. But if you're gonna hook it up to your TV, then you know, yeah, get an OLED. Get an OLED. I'm telling you. So good people, listen real quick, man. If you have not hit the like button, man, take the opportunity, man. Hit that like button. Also, real quick again, let me know how the video is handling. You know what's going on. If it's still choppy, if the audio good, just let me know. I kindly would appreciate it. See, it's about time for Nintendo, the big end. Yeah, listen, they need to do something. Nintendo saw the title of the stream, was like, nah, bruh. Steal his Wi-Fi password, stream everything in 4K. He said it's a little better on Twitch, but still bad. God almighty. All right, let me see if anything I could do. Output. Field cam. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can stream aspect. No, I don't want that. Stream size. Standard. I'm just trying to look at some of these settings, man. Let's make sure I ain't doing nothing. Live demo mode output. Why? See, listen, boy, I tell you. Let me get off of this here. I don't know why. All right, well, we'll try it this way. Tell you, man. This is Brazwati says it's not a pro, more a OLED light makes more sense. Well, you look at it. Well, I don't know. Logically, an OLED light does make sense, but if I'm Nintendo and I'm trying to ride this wave for 2 years, they need about 2 more years. This will be year 6 will be in March. So if I want to ride that wave for 2 years, I would do them both. I would do a pro OLED, just like they did with the 3DS, a pro OLED and a pro OLED light. They can ride that 2 years until they have a new Switch. That would give them 8 years on the market, which would be longer than usual, and that would give them enough time, I believe. Yeah, that would give them enough time. And then that 2 year period, you'll probably eventually get that high end Metroid whatever that's gonna come out. See, everyone is expecting a new Switch model. When the next direct drops, it's going to be a fathead Phil Spencer saying Microsoft has purchased Nintendo and left. Listen, now that'll never happen. God, I believe Nintendo is Japan's highest grossing company. I believe they took that record. So it's hard. It's easy for a Japan company to come over to the U.S. and buy them out compared to an American company going over to Japan and buying them out. That's crazy. It's like that, but that's the truth. It is very very difficult. So I don't foresee that happening, but that would be crazy if it did. All right, let's see. Let's see. So, um, let me know how the stream is going. I'm gonna check in real quick just to make sure. I don't know, man. Look, I'm looking at myself. I look pretty good. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll try. Keep it rolling. Maybe you need to go back and buffer a little bit. I don't know, man. Jeez, oh Pete's. How come? Listen, you know what? During my stream, it just worked. He said, "It gave me that. By the way, we know each other. We probably do. How do I know you? I know you from school. You gotta tell me how I know you. Probably so, man. I know a lot of people. let's see. All right, but let's you know what? Let's go ahead and get to some of these stories. Let me plop this back up. You know, I know I talked about Nintendo just for a brief little bit, but you know what? Man, you just don't want to like. Nintendo has burnt me so many times. I was like, man, I don't want to dive in and be like, oh, it's coming. Like, but it wouldn't surprise me if you don't make them kind of decisions, because once you make things private for any apparent reason, you ain't making no money off that. Nintendo about making their bread. No matter how they get, no matter how many little coins they get from YouTube, they gonna get their coins. And so to make things private, you know what, you're saying like, hey, you know what, I got something else coming. Oh, what's going on, Vic? My bad. You see, Vic says Gaming Dad is back at it again with another great stream. Hope you had a good fourth. I did, man. I did a lot. I was traveling, man. I was on the road driving like that drive is no joke. Said, how are you? He says, how much would you pay to ask Nintendo a question? Man, let's talk. Shout out, man. Listen, hold on, where my sound effects at? Where's my sound effects, man? You know, listen, get some serenity going on this bad boy. But you know what, man? Real quick, man. Let's first of all, let's give the guy who paid $40,000 in Nintendo stock to ask a question. Give him a hand clap. I mean, listen, that's how you do it. That's called big bank take little bank. Listen, like I need to ask him a question. $40,000. Now go make me some money. And you know what? Listen, how much would I pay? Not a dime. At the end of the day, Nintendo gonna do what Nintendo's gonna do. Now, if I had that kind of money, you know, if I was a millionaire or nah, if my income was over 2 digit, like over 10 million a year, let's say that, I would make that move. I would, cause eventually you like, it's not a bad. I'm not throwing away money. I'm really investing into a company I believe in. But yeah, I just don't, not right now. This on a whim to say I'm about to go buy these stocks so I can ask this question. No, but if I had the money, old boy must have had the money. And I hope he had the money. I hope he didn't get himself in there and was like, you know what, I'm gonna scrape these coins and these pennies together, and I'm gonna take my life insurance money, and now I'm gonna ask Nintendo this question. I hope he didn't do that. That would be crazy. But that was dope though. I had to give him some love on that. It's good on my end now. All right, good. No buffering at all. Ah, yes. That would be great. I hate when it buffers. But I switched. Let's see if it's still on there. I don't want to mess up. Okay, I switched the network, so I'm hoping that is. He said, "Nope, leave it as is. Basil YT comment is old." They gave me that. The video's good. All right, man. Appreciate you. All right, we let it ride there. Hopefully, you know it. Nothing else chimes up from that. It said you're just a little behind on reading the comment. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes because I let them stack up and then I come back to them. Yeah, I ain't that good. I don't have that. Like I do. I use Ecamm. Ecamm is this program I use to kind of stream, and then I wish they had that ability like OBS to have my stream just pop up. This live running ticker of it. Like I can see it live here, and I can put it on my board, but it just makes everything look cluttered. So I don't like that. But I want it so it can be kind of translucent. So over the side, I can kind of see the comments, and you can see the comments. But one day, just not today. All right, good people. Let's get in where we fit in. Nintendo, man. Oh, I can't see this. Bring this. All right, Nintendo boy, they gonna be busy. Like I think we all can agree, man, that Nintendo is a Donkey Kong game is gonna come sooner than later. I think between now and next year, we're gonna get a Donkey Kong game. We're gonna get Zelda eventually, and we're gonna get a new system between now and next year. That you can take that to the bank. Between now and next year, we will have a new Nintendo system. Take that to the bank. I guarantee that. But more rumors of Donkey Kong. You know what? They make it a big thing, but to me, honest, it's not. To me, it's not a big thing. Nintendo has always, renewed their trademarks. Now, the only thing about this one, this is pretty much a new trademark with new verbiage in it. I mean, yeah, but it's not. To me, it's not a real big deal. I just want to know two things. Just tell me who's making it, and give me kind of a window. You tell me who's making it, and give me a window, then it's good. Then we can move on to the next thing. But is what it. Hey man, first of all, man, shout out to Buc-ee's, man. Shout out to Buc-ee's, boy. They tell you, boy, that brisket sandwich is something serious. And I went to my second Buc-ee's this weekend. The only Buc-ee's I know of is the one that's here in Georgia, but they got one on the way to Detroit. They got one in Kentucky, right off the freeway, right off of I-75. And I jumped on in there and got me another brisket and egg taco. That bad boy was delicious, man. The only thing I was missing, man, was some barbecue sauce. I wish I had some barbecue sauce for that brisket, but it was good, man. Woo, tenderoni. But hey, man, before I could, first of all, man, let me just say thank y'all for coming out and hanging out with me, man, on my Just Dance extravaganza. That was fun, man. That was fun, but I was tired, man. I slept like a champion. After that, I said I might need to work out more often before I go to bed. I slept sound asleep. So I don't even think I ate dinner. I think I took a shower and I was like gone. Woke up, it was the next morning. But that was fun though. That was fun. Now the question would be, will I ever play that game again? I'm gonna play it for the Christmas stream, but that's it. I would not. It would not get any more love for sure. Geeky says, "Do you think Nintendo is having another direct soon?" Mm, that's a good question because you kind of really don't know the direction. Oh, Langston, what's going on, man? I'm sorry, Geeky. Listen, this kid right here, man. First of all, man, his father is my mentor. I love his dad. His dad he was like a dad to me. But this kid and his brothers used to outright kill me on James Bond 007. You talking about as a college student, man, I used to leave their house depressed. Like, damn, man, I'm tired of his kids with their good eyesight and fast response, man. They used to, man, listen, them kids, boy, they was some furious on that 007, man. Man, what's going on? My brother Langston, what's going on, man? Tell your dad, man, I said what up to me. Listen, no. Tell your daddy. He said, they tell you see your dad. Said, hey, Dave said live on the stream. He said, Can I get my chessboard made? He's supposed to make me a chessboard table. I was gonna pay for it and everything. And that joker just pushed me off to the side like I was old bread. I still want my table. I'm playing on cardboard boxes with my kids in my classroom. I just want me a nice chess table so I can give me some nice chess pieces and I can start dominating like I do in school. Oh, let me answer Geeky's question first. So Geeky, back to your question. So I don't think it's gonna be soon. I think this Switch is gonna be, if they're gonna announce some kind of hardware. They have to. Too many sounds on the wall. But a direct, I think they're gonna push into September. I think they're gonna let that bad boy ride out. They give them a lot more time and a lot more leeway to kind of get Splatoon in a good order, and it's gonna come after. I think it's gonna come after Splatoon. We'll get a Splatoon direct, but after that, a full direct will come after that. So probably later that month. I think later September, early October at the latest. And then they'll really kind of like thoroughly map out the rest of the year, especially if they announce some form of hardware upgrade and then they release that hardware sometime in October, which would be smart, then we'll definitely get a direct because they're gonna really. I think this is really smart because then they can really start pushing out the games they have kind of prepared. Because like everybody said, man, they got so many games ready to go. It's gonna be interesting. All right, let me get back to some comments. He said, it's a good tactic. They should buy Valve and Steam Deck. That's the best way for Microsoft. Man, shout out to Guerrilla Tactics, man. I've been saying the same thing. You know what? If that's the smartest move Microsoft could do is buy Valve. That's the smart. Listen, because everything will be ready to go for. It would take their Game Pass to a whole nother level. Whole nother level. That's a very great decision. Vic says, I think the next direct is in September. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's gonna happen after Splatoon though. I don't think it happens before Splatoon because I don't think they want to take no shine away from Splatoon, and they're gonna give Splatoon at least 2 weeks to breathe. We'll push it right towards the end of the month. I don't think they want nothing. I think they want Splatoon 3 to take off and be dominant. So I agree with that assessment. No later than early October, but I think late September is the ticket for the direct. If they do hardware by the end of this month, that would be dope. That would be dope. I'll be all about that. Let's see. Greta Tactic says Raptors are the front runner to land Slim Reaper Kevin Durant. Ooh wee. If they get him, I'm going to need both of you, Sweet Cheeks Mendez, to bow down and kiss the Drake ring. Nah, I'm gonna tell you why. He didn't win nothing until he went out there to Golden State with them Showtime boys, Splash City. When he went out to Splash City, he got him a ring. He had Boston. You had Kyrie and James Harden. Didn't do nothing. He's still a 30 and 10 guy, but until he gets some pieces around him, I mean some stable pieces around him. He needs some stable pieces. But best believe, listen, Brooklyn is not gonna let he on a contract. Brooklyn not gonna just let him just walk up out of there. It's gonna be some major pieces coming from Toronto to replace him. They not taking no scrubs or no draft picks. I'm telling you. So nah, listen, listen. He in the East, the Rapture will be something to watch, but nah, winning, beating. Listen, they even with Kevin Durant, they still wouldn't beat Toronto. Still wouldn't beat Milwaukee. I don't think they would beat Boston. But it all depends on what kind of trade and who's left after that trade, and then I'll digress. This is what does everyone think about Nintendo coming to PC rumors? I think financially it does Nintendo really well, but I think it weakens their brand. I just look at PlayStation. I'm just like, yeah, PlayStation is making money, but you know what? What makes PlayStation unique doesn't make it unique anymore. And I go back to the Steam Deck effect. It's like, all right, do I really need to buy these? Like, I got a backlog of games. Do I really need to buy this next game on this PlayStation? Or if I wait a little bit, it's probably coming on PC. So yeah, listen, their stockholders will probably be happy. It'll probably um they'll probably make a ton of money, but overall, I don't think that brand loyalty. I just don't know. So Geek said what? All right, so the rumor is that Mario Kart Tour has been data mined. That there's files related to Mario Kart Tour heading to the PC, and so it's not official yet. But there's rumors that that's coming. So I don't foresee Nintendo putting any big major titles on PC, but they gonna find ways to get some kind of money. All right. So like I just read another article that Fire Emblem, the mobile version of Fire Emblem, has made Nintendo $1 billion. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I don't know nobody who plays. I don't know nobody that plays Fire Emblem. But to make $1 billion off of one property, that's I mean, and you know what? Nintendo then sat back and watched Sony, make quite a bit of money off of PC. You know what? Like me and Gorilla Tactic would tell you, like, hey, you know what? I like I like my games. I like some games. These games are coming out. Like some of these PlayStation games, I'm gonna get it on my Steam Deck. Like Spider-Man, get on my Steam Deck. Um, my boy, Uncharted, when that drops, it's day one purchase on my Steam Deck. So I don't know, man. This is says when you lose that Nintendo console bet, I expect my eShop card to be sent to Caleb's mom. None of this holding this card hostage stuff either. I ain't candy. Now, let me tell you something. I know who you are. I'm a grown man, dog. I'm a grown man, dog. Sorry, I was playing. I'll get it to you. Listen, man. Listen, I'm only one man. It's like if I'll get it out there to y'all when I can get it out there. Candy got it. She ain't, it ain't like she was hurting for that $10 eShop card, but she got it. It's not about when you get it, as long as you get it. It says, out of every Nintendo character, who do you think has the best storyline? Not best games, best storyline. Oh, that's a great question, man. Best storyline. Well, like I like Zelda. But is it a deep storyline? I don't know. You kind of almost like you kind of know what's going on. Despite the Breath of the Wild kind of expanded the story quite a bit. Well, it's not Donkey Kong. It's not Super Mario Brothers. Metroid, maybe. Metroid, maybe. If you're counting like, so I don't know. Are you counting like Fire Emblem and Xenoblade? Because you know what? Like I watched some of the cutscenes from Fire Emblem, and that story, it gets you in until you start to the play mechanics come in. You're like, ah. So I don't know. But if I had to go to just the main line Nintendo characters, then I would probably say Metroid. Yeah, Metroid is probably my favorites. No, golly, that's hard. Breath of the Wild was a pretty, I did like Ocarina of Time storyline too. One thing about Nintendo, man, they just don't have those games that are so heavy on story. Like they kind of like the story kind of gets you through the game. Man, that was a hard one, man. You was over there thinking, Langston. You was thinking. Um, I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna stick with Metroid, even though Zelda got some good ones too. All right, great story, great question. All right, let's get off of this story. Off to the next. This is a good question, and I saw this story here. I'm not gonna go into the story either, but I just want to look at that initial statement. It says Steam Deck has ruined Nintendo Directs for me. I don't think it's ruined Nintendo Directs for me, but it ruined this one though. The any partner showcase, would I know there's a chance that this game might be coming to Steam Deck? I have to look at it differently. I have to really, really look at it differently. Man. Do I really want that? Mm. 'Cause a lot of the games, it's like, I probably will pick up on my Switch. But it's some games that, like, what, I had already bought on my Steam Deck. Like probably one of the biggest games of the show, Near Automata. Um, I had just bought that on my Steam Deck and was digging playing it at 60 frames per second, not just 30, but 60 frames. Even though the graphics look good on the Switch, they got to run it right. Yeah, I don't know. For instance, Digital Foundry just did a video on Zombie Army 4 for the Switch, and it looks really really comparable to the PlayStation 4 version, right? But I would, you know what? I would think about looking at it like, man, I might buy this game on my Steam Deck. That's how I look at it. I was like, oh, and it probably run 10 times better. So that's the issue. That's why, like, well, I'm kind of hoping Nintendo. I'm really hoping they do come out with a Pro. Give me a reason to kind of go back. But listen, unless it's not first party games, it's like third party games. I'm like, I don't know. I might have to wait. What's going on? Mendez, Sweet Cheeks, Mendez in the building. Always on deck gaming. Let me get you on the board, my brother. Always on deck. Got you. You on the board, my brother? Oh, and also don't forget, good people, listen, if you're on YouTube and you got a Twitch account, you can also get another chance to win by logging in on your Twitch account as well. Just like Sweet Cheeks Mendez did. Always on deck TV. Got you. You know what? Listen, I wouldn't call you Sweet Cheeks until Greta Tactic keep bringing it up. Yeah. So back, listen, is Nintendo would not make games for PC. The modding on there would kill Nintendo. But I can see their mobile experiences coming to PC though. I can see Mario Kart Tour going definitely going to PC. Fire Emblem, I can see that definitely going to PC. What's going on, 90s? I guess I get on the board. That's what's going on, my guy. 90s legendary. He been with me for a minute. Got you, 90s, you on the board. But yeah, so the Steam Deck, it does cause some dilemma. And so another reason why I brought this story up, because Valve has been sending out those if you in Q3, you should be on the lookout, because I got my email for my Q3 Steam Deck yesterday. So they're pumping them out. So if you're on the board, you should be on the lookout. Go check your Steam app just to make sure they probably sent it to you. You might hit your spam or something. Cause they don't give you much. They don't give you very long. They like, listen, you got to this date at this time. If you don't get it in, you lost. I'm like, yeah, almighty, man. So I had to get it in, legally or illegally. Nintendo's been on PC. I just finished Pokemon Sun on the Steam Deck last night. Make no difference to me what they do. God almighty. God almighty. I try to support Nintendo. I try my best to only emulate the stuff that um they have dropped the ball on like I can't get it nowhere else, and it's like this is the only way I can play it. Then so be it. Like PlayStation, like the minute I get some time, I'm gonna get that PS3 emulation on there, and I need to have Metal Gear Solid 4 running flawlessly on my Steam Deck. Is it legally or illegally? Man, that joke is funny. Now, so I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna say it again. I am a big fan of the Steam Deck. It just scares me what the next one is coming out. That Steam Deck 2 gonna be a monster. And just from what I have now, it is a day one upgrade for me. No, no thinking twice about it. I would definitely have a new Steam Deck because what they have right now is like so capable. Um, like if I didn't have to prepare for the things like I have going on this week, I would probably play Madden tonight like I usually do. But I got too many things going on. I got a video. I got a photography shoot on Saturday. No, photography shoot on Friday. Saturday I got a DJ, and then Sunday I got another shoot. So I'm all over the place. But to have Madden in my hand, run at 60 frames per second flawlessly, is something I've always wanted. And that Steam Deck, it just does it with with not even breaking a sweat. Loses a lot of battery, but to me, it's still worth it. Get your good power bank. Get you like a 45-watt power bank, and it'll charge that you play and give you all the time you need. Shout out to the Steam Deck. Give the Steam Deck some heart music. All right, off to the next. Let's see. Speaking of PlayStation 3, it says Sony. It says tiny glimpse of hope for PS3 emulations on the PS5. Um, I'm still like, I don't know how you guys feel. I'm not sold on their what do you call it, their Game Pass type system. It's like I'm not sold on paying that kind of money. It's not a whole lot of PS1 and 2 games I just gotta play. And I know there's other ways I can get around that. But um but Metal Gear Solid though, they ever figure out some way somehow to put that on modern consoles or bring that to PC somehow, that's a day one buy for me. But you know what? If they get the emulation running, you know what, I would consider it. But how they got it set up right now for PS3 games, when you gotta, you gotta, what is this? You gotta stream it. I was like, I'll pass without a stretch of imagination. He says, day one, but trying to get a Steam Deck the best way you can hope for a Q1, but you'll likely get Q2, Q3. Yeah, yeah. If you have like dropped the ball and didn't get, like, I was there day one. I was so mad. My issue was that I did my Steam account wasn't um active long enough. That was my issue, and that's why I got pushed back. And I said, "Oh, you know what? That was my fault." But things happen. It worked out. He says, "I'm not talking about the type of modding." Okay, then I don't know what. Then I don't know what you're talking about. Then let me rephrase. You gotta break it down. You gotta dumb it down from the gaming dad sometimes. Imagine a PS3 emulator that has been a thing on PC since 2014, and in 2020, Sony is like, maybe we'll figure it out. You know what, man? I know you guys gotta recognize, like I do, man. Some of these companies, man, they make decisions, and you know what? You like, man, what are you thinking, man? You could have been making, you could have made millions off that decision if you just got on top of it early. It's like it's not a whole lot of forethought on, like, you know what? Maybe we should make these things happen. And it's like some of the decisions they're making is so like last minute. Like this PlayStation Pass, whatever they want to call it, seems so tacked on last minute. So I'm just like, you don't get excited about it. Like Game Pass seems organic. They just, it's been happening so long, and they've been in the game doing it so long. It's like it's a part of their whole their whole ecosystem. But this PlayStation Day stuff is like, ugh, they got some work to do. All right, boop, get off of there. Ubisoft closing online service for 3 Wii U titles this September. I don't know if how many of you guys it has turned on your Wii U in 2022. I've turned it on one time, once, just to update it, just for the sake of updating it. But man, this was a game. Listen, if you have not played Rayman, I don't know what to say to you, man. It just that game is, man. That Rayman, them games was just phenomenal. Way better than New Super Mario U. Way better, man. Those are some good games. But speaking of that, where's there it is. Boop. Ubisoft Forward. Ubisoft returns with a Ubisoft Forward event in September, teasing news and updates. Are you excited? Is anybody excited for Ubisoft Forward? I can tell you, I am not. If something good coming out of it, something good coming out of it. I don't know what it is, man. It's like all their IEPs, man, is like they're like stale. That's the best way I can put it. It's like stale bread. It's like I'm just like not excited for any of their IEPs. And you look at like at another Assassin's Creed is at another Assassin's Creed. How was that one game? Oh man, what's the computer game? The game with the guy. Watch Dogs, yeah. So Watch Dogs don't excite me no more either. They just don't have any IPs. It's like, man, I just gotta play that game. They don't have no God of War type experiences on Ubisoft right now. Now Mario and Rabbids, whatever, Spark of Hope. I don't like strategy games, so it's like that game don't appeal to me at all. But you know what? It probably will sell well. I don't know, man. September it is though. I will be checking it out. Would I stream it? I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I'll be on the lookout for it. See what's going to happen. So hire the two guys who made PS3 emulation a thing on a PC. Like literally, hire them. Sony can afford them. Problem solved. Right. But you know what? It's the principle. These Japanese companies, they do a lot of things on principle. And the mere fact that they created something that is stealing money from them, pride would hold them back. But you're right. That would be the smart decision to make. Give them guys access, and you know what? Let them have at it, so you can make all the money. CMG says he's back. He said I'm talking about modding that adds levels, improves graphics. Oh, okay, I got it. Not the people that don't want to pay the game. I got you. So you think if the games came to PC, that the community would make those games so optimized that it would make Nintendo look bad? Grid says, I want to see how they ruin Assassin's Creed. Their pay to win model in Valhalla was bad but manageable. Now they're turning it to MMO something. Yeah. You listen. You're right. Listen to me, and I don't know how you guys feel about this. Like I don't want games I gotta continue to dig money into to enjoy it. I don't even want to get hooked into those games. Cause there's probably some games that's probably super dope and fun to play. But if I have to pay money to dig in to enjoy it, I don't want no part of that. That's why it's one of the reasons why I like my Switch and I like buying the cartridge, because if it's all on the cartridge, it's a win-win. Just got in the house. Okay, bet. I understand that. Check out my boy CMG's video, man. Them bathroom videos, man, be on point. All right, so check them out in September. So one of the questions I'm gonna pose tonight is that this is talking about the new Meta headset. Are you those who are considering going in the direction of VR? Because this year and next year is gonna be really exciting for VR. Are you more excited for PlayStation VR, or are you more excited for the Oculus, the more premium version of the Oculus? And I would say, man, I am more excited for the premium version of the Oculus, because I think they got a niche, and not having to have everything in the headset and be able to take that with you is, to me, I don't care what PlayStation put on their system. It's, to me, having to be connected to the PS5 is a hard sell. Let's go Knicks. Chris, I said, "Oh, I said cool game. You may like Essence. Okay, oh, okay. Twin shooter has a story well, basically art. Okay, all right. It's on Game Pass. Oh, see, that's what I like to hear. Game Pass. CMG said, "Let's go Knicks. Guerrilla Tactics." You know what? Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Getting Brunson was a good move. For the Knicks. But yeah, had a terrible draft night. Terrible. I'm more excited for Nintendo Labo VR. Come on, Nintendo. Where is it at? Oh man, good old Labo. Rest in peace, Labo. Rest in peace. But yeah, I'm really more excited for this Meta headset because I just think, at um between them and Apple, it's gonna be something terrible. I just don't know if until I see some more games though. I'll get really really excited when I start seeing the games. I just think, you can't, from the success of the Quest 2. I don't think you can sleep on Facebook. I think Facebook is, they moving in the right direction. I would say that. Boop. All right, all right, all right. So Vic asked this question earlier. How much would you pay to ask Nintendo a question? And I could probably say, listen, it's not a whole lot of people here that would probably pay Nintendo a question. What's going on, CT? Let me get you on the board before I continue. CT Shot Town in the building. You know what? My family reunion is gonna be in the shot next year. Don't know exactly where in the shot, but I know it's coming to Chicago. That has been confirmed. But listen, I get it. Like I said before, I get to do mad props for laying out that money to be able to ask that question. So now I got a baseline. So all I need to do is all I need to get $40,000. I can go ask me a motor question. Nah, it ain't that serious. But you know what? This is a good time to buy Nintendo stock. They kind of on the low right now, and if they announce a new system, that stock price is going to jump tremendously, tremendously. Oh man, I'm kind of mad. At one point in time, I owned like 200 shares of Nintendo, and I had it. I bought those shares when it was like $15 a share. Right. So now I think Nintendo is trading right around $50. But man, that I made some good money. That was some good money. I should have kept that. I should have kept them stocks, but man, it had jumped up to like $45 on me, and I sold. Had to take home them coins. Had some things to do. So did Nintendo respond in English or did they have an English subtitles? I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm not entering that discussion. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. So this is another question I kind of want to pose to the chat as well. Is that what is your thought process on Nintendo's repair subscription service? I tell you, mine. One, I think, man, I think it's pretty good. It's very affordable. The only thing about it is like, you know what? And they're gonna make hand over foot because a lot of people is gonna see this and say, hey, you know what? I don't got to worry about no Joy Cons. I just pay this little subscription, and when I'm done, I just you get like up to like $700 worth of repairs. So you can break, you can break 10 pair of them Joy Cons. As long as you're paying that little, and it's like $1 or something a month. That's a great. That's great, but it's only in Japan right now. It's only in Japan, but that service is coming to the U.S. Japan is just like the let's make sure it works and works well, and let's create the infrastructure over here in America. Now, you know what? To be honest, this could be one of the reasons why Nintendo has spent so much more money on hardware material, because they got to be able to start this kind of program even over Japan. You got 25 million Switches over in Japan alone. So you know what? Yeah, you gotta prepare to have certain materials and stuff ready to be able to refix some of these Joy Cons, because they're gonna get a hefty amount of a request to get that done. So that's the reason why it's like, oh man, you wanna jump on that Nintendo Switch Lite or Switch Pro train, but you really got to be thinking like, you know what? There's other reasons why Nintendo is making moves. It can't just be that literal. But you still can't hide from the fact that they put those videos private. Ooh, you can't hide from that. That's the hard one. But I think I think for the price, it's definitely better than buying the warranty from like what do you call that place, from like GameStop. Way cheaper. You could, and then the great thing about it, you can jump into the warranty at any time. That's right there. That's the crazy part. At any time, I can jump in at any time. Oh man, I think it'd be like 50. It's like $15 a year, and I know GameStop is like $30 a year. That's crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I shout out to Nintendo. They about to make some more money. Yep, it would make them look bad. Yeah, okay, yeah, you might be right, but I think Mario Kart Tour has a great chance of making that happen though. Nintendo they just trying to find a way to continue to pump that money and to keep their investors happy. So Nintendo is tripping. They have an expansion pack to their busted online service, and now they have a repair service to fix their broken Joy Cons. I call it Pimp City right there. Imagine if Microsoft did that type of stuff for the first 8 years of the 360 life. Would our consoles all listen? But I'll tell you this much: if they had that in place, people would buy, because people was buying warranties even back then. GameStop was still selling their same old warranties for those systems. If you had that kind of system where you was only paying like $15 a year and you get the red ring of death, you just send that bad boy in. You get a brand new one, or you get it fixed. It says that instead of fixing the issue, we're launching a subscription services for repairs. It's listen. I believe they would have redid those controllers by now, but as soon as the lawsuit came about from on Nintendo's behalf, I mean against Nintendo, they had to navigate this decision smartly so they don't end up paying no money. This is a byproduct of being sued. People are goofies. If you sell me a product that consistently breaks, I ain't buying your product. That's a sucker move. Yeah. I can't even lie. You right. You right. You is right. Like I couldn't understand like why my son likes Dragon Ball Z, right? And if you've been to GameStop, you see them saying little action figures. But you know what? They made the pose and leave there. They're not made to be action figures where you playing with. Some bad boys to break left and right. But you know what? He would say, "Daddy, I need a new Goku." I'm like, "Go cut that grass." And you might have enough money to buy your new Goku. So yeah, I definitely feel your pain on that one. It's a sucker move. But shout out to Nintendo, they about to get the bag, because people are going to pay that. I would like if I own a Switch Lite. If I had a kid, a little kid that owned, if I had little terrible kids and they, um, I knew they was roughing their stuff. Oh, this is a no brainer. Like I haven't had a Joy-Con issue. Period. Like I've had my Switch Lite before anybody, and it's still solid. This generation don't really take care of their stuff. Like I take care of my stuff, but everybody ain't me. Why quality test products anymore when you can launch repair services? Laugh out loud. RIP to that old school Nintendo quality stamp. Yeah, I said that last week. Nintendo, especially with some of these games on the eShop, man. Some of these games need to have like a Nintendo seal of approval. Like we approve of this game. That seal meant something. You saw that card, you saw that seal of approval. Oh, you knew this was a good game. But you can't say that now. You get a bunch of garbage on that eShop, boy. I don't care what kind of sale they putting out. All right, let's. Forge in Shadow Torch gets a physical release in September. I have not played this game. I want to play it, but you know what? Man, it's like I don't have no time to play these games. I'm gaming. I don't have like right now because you know, seeing portrait season about to start turning up. I'm gonna be out and about, busy. But I would like if I get a copy of it, I want it physically. Let's see. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but Valve is doubling deliveries for Steam Deck. Double. Keep you out of trouble. You know what? I still have not played Elden Ring. I need to make that happen. I need to make it happen. But if I get it, it's gonna be on a Steam Deck. Cause that's a game I would like to play portably. I'm trying to think what else. I forgot Prime Day is coming up, man. If you don't know what Prime Day is, it's a great time to buy some stuff off of it's like Cyber Monday for like the summer for Amazon. So Prime Day is right around the corner on July 12th. That's next week. And we're expecting to see some impressive Xbox deals when the festivities begin. Leading up to the event, however, you'll find a bunch of great Xbox games already on sale. You know what? I do need Forza Horizon for my Steam Deck. But I digress. Back for Blood is now listed for just $12, giving it an affordable way to fill your summer with team-based zombie-infested game nights. Let's see. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is also discounted, along with dozens of other titles. Okay, so let's see. All right. So if you have listen, Back for Blood is fun. I when I was working at GameStop, I brought this game home and played it for about 2 or 3 days before I took it back, and it was quite entertaining. I had a good time. So for $12, that's a no. That's a ooh wee. Elden Ring, I still $46 is still a lot of money. So I gotta be careful, man, because it's like I got some other grown adult things that I'm doing, so I can't just buy all the games I was buying before. It's like certain like I'm getting mad. And I always say I'm like, all right, I'm getting mad, and I'm getting 2K. And they just really matter of fact they just released the trailer for the new 2K. I was like, oh man, they got Jordan back, doing the intro or whatever. But however, I digress. So I gotta pay attention, man. I just this Elden Ring needs to come down. It needs to be half off before I pick it up. Dang, Far Cry 6. This on Xbox? $15. That's good. Now if they got Forza Horizon on the Steam Deck for $30, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm going to pick that up if it's $30 on the Steam Deck. Oh dang, Grand Theft Auto 5, huh? $20. I see Guardians of the Galaxy for $30 is a bit high. Even though Guardians of the Galaxy was a good game, I need to finish it. But what I played, man, it was. I mean, it was decent. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, but it was. The story is good. It was a good. It was a good little playthrough for sure. Always on deck. TV says they are including League Pass with the. No way. No way. Are you serious? Hold on, good people. You listen. You know how. Where am I? I gotta find that. I'll come back to the wheel. It ain't going nowhere. Let me see how that K and H. I gotta find that. Uh, uh, uh. It says yeah. Michael Jordan becomes the only player to have 100 overall in 2K history. Hold on, we'll put on there 2K League Pass. Ooh wee. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, it come out soon too. Oh man, come on, the same day Splatoon come out on. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Oh my god. Prices for these editions have not been disclosed yet, but they will both feature a remastered version of the Jordan Challenge. The Championship Edition will also give players a 12-month subscription to NBA League Pass, man. Listen. Bravo. Bravo. Listen, that is the Championship Edition is a day one pickup for me. Oh man, that's gonna save me so much money because I buy League Pass, but you know what though? I don't buy the full version of League Pass. I never do. I always buy I buy the one that's strictly like I buy the one team. Like I'll watch just the Pistons and I don't watch nothing else. That's it. I pay for that package. But if I can get the whole thing, I'll take it. Absolutely. That's to be an every year event. I just want to know how much that bad boy is gonna cost. That's gonna be the killer. How much is that bad boy gonna cost me? Uh-oh. That's what I want to know. Shout out to Always on Deck TV, man, with that knowledge bomb. I bet you a lot of my partners don't even know that. I'm gonna drop that in my little chat tonight, so they'll get up on it. Brought my pops an Echo Dock with the early Prime Weeks sales. Now he can't stop calling me and saying my youth is cold. Is it my what? My youth is cold out. I don't know. I don't know. I hope Alexa can understand his thing. Oh, his thing. Oh, okay. You imitating his accent. So what it looks like I'm going to have to sell the high seas on Splatoons. I need that league pass. Listen, right. That league pass, that's something terrible. Depends if the price is right. If the price is right, if it's $100, oh man, it's day one. But if it's anything over 150, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. But that's a great deal, man. Great deal. All right, let me get back to. Let's see what other game. Halo Infinite for $42. Man, I'm so sad about Halo, man. You know, I just thought Halo's gonna come in and take over the world. It has not been that efficient. $45 for Legos Skyward Saga. That's okay. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, $45. Tales of Arise. Okay, Tales of Arise, $20. Man, $70. This must have been for PlayStation 5. Okay, so far, man, as for gaming wise, the Prime deals has been pretty good. I might need to check. You said 120 max, huh? Yeah. You know what? I would pay 150. 150 max to give me the full season pass. I forgot how much it is for the full year. I know for sure I paid more than that just for one team. So to get the whole thing for really like $100, I'll do that. Dang man, that was a great tip, boy. I take that. Um, UK charts: Fire Emblem Warriors 3 hopes crashes out of the top 10. Golly, it wasn't even close. He said you crashed out of the top 10. Okay, we agree. All right, top 10 over in the UK. Formula One 22, number one. Horizon Forbidden West, number two. Nintendo Switch Sports, number three, up 3 spots. Lego Star Wars, up 1 spot from number 5. Mario Kart 8 is down 1 spot from number 4. FIFA 2022. Okay, I don't know why this game keeps selling, knowing 23 like right around the corner. Oh, you know what? It might not be a 23 this year. I think it'll be named a different name. Mario Strikers Battle League Football is down 4 spots. Nintendo got to do something. You know what? RGT 85, man. I like his channel because he keep it real a lot of times, and so and his thought process on Nintendo releasing these old crappy games is true. I hate the fact that a lot of these games have all this DLC and it's kind of almost like locked behind the paywall, or even you gotta wait a long time to get the DLC, and so you can't really go back and really enjoy the game because you know what you get to a point like, well, I'll have to wait till Nintendo feel like giving me the rest of it. Just give me the whole game on the disc, man. Let me buy the game and and move on with my life. But I gotta sit back and wait and say, oh, it's a new update, and you know what? The update don't automatically save to the cart. So if the internet is down or they decide to kill the servers, you just out of luck. You get a half complete game. I digress. Pokemon Legends Arceus down 1 spot from number 7. Minecraft boy, down 1 spot to number 9. And Animal Crossing New Horizon down 1 spot to number 10. Dang. Fire Emblem is nowhere to be seen. I hate that for them, but it is what it is. Gritter Titan says, yeah, my old man is Jamaican, fresh off the boat 50 years ago, and still can't properly pronounce youth, batteries, or 3. Oh, Nintendo got a subscription service that may give you that DLC. Chill. but see, the issue is that I don't want to buy no DLC for that. I just want the game like it. If this was the vision of the game, put the whole game on a cartridge, man, and then let me enjoy that. But if I don't have a way to be able to get that DLC and have that DLC native to the cartridge, just in case something happens, then that's my issue. I like games when the whole game is complete and is on the cartridge I can play, online or offline. Jeff Peasy taking it easy. He said, I wish they would remake Mario Superstar Baseball instead of the soccer one. Yeah, you know what? Mario Baseball, man. Man, I don't know what was the last system that showed up on. I don't know. Listen, I just, to be honest, man, they can just put. I'm waiting for them to put Mario Baseball on this Nintendo Switch Sports. We need that too. Jeff Peasy, taking it easy, man. Get your new girlfriend and everything. All right. As you can see, people listen. We are right. This it's not a lot of stories, but you know what, Nintendo boy, I don't. I hope they do NASA. I hope it is a pro and a pro light. That would, man, the internet would explode, man. They would absolutely explode, and I would be all in favor of that. And I think it would be cast buying a pro and a pro light. I think I know I would. I would buy them both. I would definitely buy them both. Actually, I think my daughter would buy them both too. GameCube was the last one. Okay, GameCube was the last one that had the baseball game. Shout out to the GameCube, man. That was just a good system, man. So Nintendo Online expansion pass with DLC is some low key trash, if what you're saying. It is low key trash, and that is what I'm saying. It's low key trash because I would definitely prefer, and a lot of people who are physical um, collectors would prefer the whole game on a cartridge, or better yet, at least give me a way to save the DLC to the cartridge rather than to the system. Because if the system goes out and the service is down, you just SOL. But at least if it's saved to the cartridge, then I say, all right, then it's not an issue for me. In fact, that's how you solve it. They can somehow, some way, be able to save it to the cartridge. Then it's a win-win. How you do that, I don't know. Oh, you from the islands? That's what's up, Guerrilla Tactics. But go Knicks. I can feel something from Nintendo very soon. Yeah, as soon as they turn those they're not gonna let those videos stay dormant without having something to replace it very long. But you sure like I went and tried to search for those videos. You sure can't find them. So they turned them bad boys private. So thank you. I have been vindicated from like 4 months ago when I was calling it trash and people was defending it. Okay, for what it is a good bargain for what it is. However, I still would prefer to have the whole game on a cartridge. Yeah, but it's trash because I don't. It's tied to that. It's the DLC is just like no matter of fact any DLC you buy for it. Like to be honest, I said this weeks ago. If Nintendo really want to make some money this Christmas, release it and a premium edition Smash Brothers Ultimate with all of the fighters on the cartridge, and I would buy that day one. Day one. He said, "I'm from this frozen wasteland." That's funny, man. All right. I didn't think this was a big thing. Nintendo went ahead and they patent what that what they did the what's it called in let me read the article. They patent NSW. They trademarked it, and so when I worked at GameStop, that's how they NSW is how they just identify Nintendo Switch. Um, so to me, this wasn't a big thing at all. But for them to trademark it, let's see. And this is what the trademark says about NSW. It says electronic game program, downloadable electronic game program, video game program, downloadable video game cartridge, memory card for video game consoles. So like when GameStop lists the items that deals with Nintendo, it says in SW. That's how I read. So I understand why Nintendo would want to market that or want to patent that. So to me, this is not a big deal. This doesn't say, "Oh my goodness, a new Switch is coming." Ooh, excuse me, sorry, good people. I'm going off a little bit of sleep, so this stream probably won't go super long tonight because man, I only had like maybe in the last 3 days I probably had about a total of 4 hours of sleep, so that's not good. And I'm here tonight streaming. I'm trying to drink some water to keep myself hydrated and alert, but man, it's a struggle for your boy. But don't worry, listen. If somehow, some way, Nintendo puts out a trailer for a new Switch model, we will go live that night. I don't care what I got going on. I don't care if I just do it from YouTube off my phone. We will go live that day. So be on the lookout. All right. I think I covered all the major. Did we really go over the direct from last week? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Power A celebrates Cuphead's DLC, a brand new wireless Switch controller. I think that's dope. They make really good controllers. Really, really good. I'm really impressed with Power A and the things they do. They do that's some great controllers. Would I get a yellow Cuphead controller? Probably not, man. Probably not. But if you really about that life, go ahead at it. This man is going to be coaching that kid with them eyebrows and at the same time. Oh man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Good people, listen, man. How many people get on the board? Let me make sure. Jeff Peasy. I think CT was the last person. Man, I bought these. I'm about to buy some more, or buy a different brand. And now this like I had one before and it was giving me some issues. So now this one is giving me some issues. The stupid mic cords. But good people, listen, man. I'm telling you, listen. I'm sorry I can't stay really long tonight. I feel myself the pressure of me sitting here and this fan blowing on me is saying, "You gotta go to sleep, Dave. You gotta do it." So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the giveaway. Once again, last call for alcohol. Sorry. Last call. If you have not got on the board yet, this is your opportunity. CT, man, got the comment going on. CT says, all I want is a Switch Lite OLED amped up and can be docked with a bigger screen. God almighty, man. You want a new Switch. I don't know how that works. I don't know. I don't think Nintendo will go that direction. But that would be dope. Allow your Switch Lite to be docked. Yeah, that would be dope. I ain't gonna lie, that would be really, really dope if that was to happen. I don't think they would do it, but that would be dope. Cause I think if they did that, then it would eat into Switch sales. Cause people would be like, man, I'm just gonna give me a Switch Lite and call it a day. And I think at the end of the day, Nintendo wants people to buy the more premium model. So it would be dope though. I would buy either way. Greta Tax says, put yourself on the wheel, remove Mendez, and spin. Gaming Dad is on the board. then there would be no point to the regular Switch model. Yeah, yeah. The Switch Lite makes, it kind of gives you a conflicting, like, hey, dang, do I just want to just hold it all the time, or do I want to have that option? I prefer the option. I do like my Switch Lite just to kind of like pick up and go. Just like, all right, throw it in the bag and I'm out of here. And it's small. The blueprint is small. So I would definitely, if Nintendo came out and they had two Pro models, a Switch Lite OLED model, I ain't gonna lie, I would buy them both. Hands down, buy them both. Hands down. I still have a red Switch, and I probably would sell that bad boy. I don't know, but I probably would. Let's see. As without the regular Switch model, there is no point to the repair to the repair subscription service. That's so funny. If it was an OLED light, it would have to be dockable. Why is that though? You had to be docked for you to even think about it. Nah, it would be like Grilla Tax makes a good point. It's like it would be no purpose for it if it was that. I never travel with my Switch. My kids would break it. Oh man. I would say this, Langston. Go back to that old school of discipline, and they would not. Oh man, listen. I ain't gonna lie. You know what, Langston, how old are your kids, man? I forgot. I be thinking like you old, but you really not old. Now I ain't like to my kids, boy, they all have like when the first Switch came out, man, I had to buy 5 Switches. That is crazy. I had to buy 5 of those bad boys. Oh, golly, Langston, man, you wasn't playing around, boy. You was doing some serious hunching. You said 18, 16, and 20 months. Hold on, back. I'm assuming this is 18 months, 16 months, and 20 months. Now that you don't have an 18-year-old. Can't have an 18-year-old. Golly, if you have an 18-month, 16-month, you gotta spread how that breaks down, buddy. You must have did some adopting or something. Whew, cause that three that young? Nah, Lacey, you don't got no 18-year-old. Can't be. Golly. Well, listen, listen, I know you was like, man. See, you was good with 18 and 16, and then you was like, man, I'm about to have this new baby. My wife had 2 kids before we met. Okay. All right. I got you. Oh, even with that 18 and 16-year-old, I'd be like, man, listen, this is how it's gonna be. You gonna do it. You gonna do what I tell you to do, and I ain't gonna tell you no more. Golly. Next time on Maury. That is funny. I'm dying laughing over here. I know, man. Listen, golly, Langston over there managing teenagers. I was like, listen, you want to go to your granddad and go out there and build the ark, because your daddy's about to build the ark, Langston. Listen, that is your father is Noah incarnate. That is my brother Noah. He going to build the ark, ladies and gentlemen, and that bad boy gonna be smooth, premium cut wood. It's gonna be made out of red oak. All right. Well, good people, listen, man. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get started. We got 15 people on the wheels of steel. He is for real. It's your boy, Gaming Dad. And let me get my sound effects ready. You know how we do. We'll do a process of elimination. If your name get called before it's the last person, you get our famous Peter Griffin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So without any further ado, look at our spin on right now. We own it. If your boy Gaming Dad win, I get to pick my winner, and I will pick my winner right now. Let's see. If I win, it is going to Jeff Pope. Jeff Pope will be our winner. But listen, we're going to start off with last week's winner. Courtney is off of the board. Hold on, did I get Vic on the board? Okay, I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna add Vic. Vic did chime in today. So I know I forgot somebody. Vic is on the board. All right, so we back to 15, but his wife won last week. She couldn't win anyway, so we'll continue to keep it moving. Let's go. All right. Who's our first loser? And it will be your boy. Oh, Vic. First your wife. First your wife, now you, Vic. I'm sorry, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, though. Appreciate you, but you're out of here. Don't forget, good people, to hit that like button. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be Sweet Cheeks Mendez. You are out of here. But Mendez is still on the board, ladies and gentlemen, just like you could be too. If you watching this from Twitch at Gaming Dad 1906, you can join us from there as well and comment from that channel, and you'll be on the board twice as nice. All right, like I said before, good people, don't forget to hit the like button. It thoroughly helps out the channel. Let's see who's up next to catch the flex. And it will be our next loser will be CMG and the Knicks. You lose. He is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, CMG, for coming through, buddy. I know you're probably over there putting your work in with another bathroom video. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be, oh, my girl, Samantha. Please blow Samantha off the board. Samantha is out of here. See you later, Samantha. Thank you for lurking out and hanging out with us. Who's up next to catch the flex? Who's next? Who is next? And it will be Chi-Town's finest. CT. Is out of here. Let's keep the party going, ladies and gentlemen. What did the sheep say? Hey, Greta Tactics. What did the sheep say? Peace out to Gorilla Tactic. He is off of the board. We're down to 9 people, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep the party rolling. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be my boy 90s Misfit representing Twitch in the house.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir. Good day, my brother. We're down to 8 people, ladies and gentlemen. Who is next to get booted? Sweet Cheeks hits it again.
You lose.
Sweet Cheeks is out of here. Mendez, thank you very much for hanging out with us, my brother, but you have to go. You and them Boston Celtics. Who's up next to catch the flex? Ah, it will be Jeff Peasy. Taking it easy.
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
All right, let's go to some of these comments. Says CMG is raging on the toilet right now. Sunglasses on. 90s Misfit said, man, I had fun. Anyway, shout out to my boys 90s, man. My guy right there. All right. Back on the geeky hype train. Uh-oh, you didn't jinx her. That's usually how it go. Once you call the name out, you typically get jinxed. Ladies and gentlemen, who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be from the UK. Give it up for Bassett YT. He is our winner tonight. But
Psych.
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
Oh man, listen. This sound effect gets me every time.
Psych.
Ladies and gentlemen, down to 5 people. 5 people. Let's go. Who's next? Who is next? Oh my goodness. My man Infinite
You lose.
is out of here. Appreciate you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, down to the Final Four. Your boy Gaming Dad has never been in the Final Four. That's crazy, right? 111 episodes in. I've never been to the Final Four, but I am here tonight. Dr. Doolittle on the board. Steve M is back in the winner's circle. So is my girl, a geeky chick. But he can only be one winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and so be it. Let's keep it pushing. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be, oh, God almighty. Please horn myself.
Psych.
No, for real. I have to give myself the horn.
You lose.
Your boy Gaming Dad has bit the dust, so no giveaway on my behalf. So we'll have a legit winner. We're down to our final 3. Steve M, Dr. Doolittle, and a geeky chick. But it can only be one. It can only be one. Who's up next to catch the flex and get up out of here? It will be, oh, my brother Langston. God almighty. L Boogie, you're out of here. Man, listen, you came close, man, for your first time, man. Langston, man, come back, man, and join us, man. We love the entertainment. Yeah, it was Let's Go. Let's go off the board. Let's go off the board. That's so funny. He said you jinxed yourself. I know I did, man. I always do all the time. Congratulations, you played yourself. I need to get that one. I need to research that. Congratulations, you played yourself. Go Geeky. You better get on board the hype train. Get on the board. Join hands. Say no to Steve. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how we do the last 2. You know how we do it in great fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. And tonight's winner will be... It's close. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my girl, a geeky chick. Geeky is a return winner. This is not her first rodeo. She's been in the winning circle before, but she is back at it again. Shout out to my girl, Geeky. Man, shout out to everybody that played tonight, man. I had a good time, man. Tonight was a little light on the news, even though Nintendo, something's about to drop. You don't make them kind of decisions, Nintendo, just to be making them. So those of you who missed what Nintendo did, Nintendo made some of their popular videos, their videos that revealed hardware. Only these 2 videos, they made them private. And a lot of time when companies have new hardware and they make them private, they are preparing for a new video with new hardware. So they'll get a lot of views and there won't be any confusion on what they're looking for. Nintendo just did that. What they're going to release, we don't know. But I tell you, the minute we find out, your boy will go live. Somehow, some way, I don't care if I'm out and drive, I'm going to cut my phone on, we can go live. This is your boy, Gaming Dad. We back at it again, my friends. I'm going to read these last comments. That was close. It was like right there at the end, very close. To get him out of here. Let's go, Geeky MVP. I'm sweating. It was nearly me twice. It was. See what happens when you be cracking jokes on me? It backfires on you. You know what? Basketball T, you and Greta Tactics, so y'all been coming at me. Y'all have not won. See? Karma. Treat people like you want to be treated. This is your boy Gaming Dad, man. Thank y'all, man. I hope y'all had a blessed 4th, man. I pray that God be with you guys for the rest of the week. That he touch everything that you want to do, Lord. I mean, I just pray that y'all have a good and safe week, man. That God protects y'all, man. Y'all my people. I love y'all to death, man. He said, bro, you still lost. I know, right? Twice. This is your boy Gaming Dad, man. Thank y'all. And let me go ahead and get this set up so I can get off of this stream in the fashion I like to get off. This is your boy. I'll see y'all next week. Same time, same bat station. It's your boy Gaming Dad. Peace, love, and soul.